The following episode is part 1 of the Dirty Dozens event. Dirty Dozens was an attempt by the stakeholders of Roast Battle to organize 6 of the best battles possible so that they could be captured on film for use by director Jason Reitman. The night was an incredible success, and the footage captured was submitted to Sundance and will premiere during this year's Sundance Film Festival. Please enjoy.
Roast Battle is all about writing jokes and taking a joke. So just to warm stuff up, can we try speed roasting? Maybe 1 or 2 or 3 volunteers from the audience? Who wants to come up here? One guy's hand shot up back there. Let's do it all at the same time. This guy right here. All right, come on up. And this guy right here. How you doing? This should be fun. If any of you guys want to jump in on this too. How you doing? What's that? The guy in the white hat? What's going on? I didn't know they let black guys into Hogwarts. Look at this. Uber versus Uber X. What's your name, Holocaust survivor?
My name is Brent.
Brent? What's your story, Brent?
I'm just a comic. I love the show. I come every week, and this is a big one tonight.
Right, this is very big. And who's this? Is this, you know this guy at all? Is just some other How come no chicks came up? Come on, Mom, what the fuck? Are you okay? What? All right, send her up, send her up. Let's make this thing interesting. Holy shit. What the fuck? All right, that's the show. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Oh my God, what's your name?
Derek.
Derek, what's your story, Derek? Don't try to fluff out your chest. Just relax a little bit. Is everything okay with you, Derek?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Just here to enjoy the show, you know?
What do you do?
I just graduated. I'm a comic, too.
And who's this? I know you're not a comic.
No, I'm Zoe.
Zoe? Shit. What's that?
It's mine. His boobs are almost as big as mine.
Oh, look at you, Zoe. You are something else. Your balls are hanging out the bottom of your skirt. What's your story, Zoe? Who you here with tonight?
I'm Bruce Jenner's sister.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I guess you got me on that one. Look at you. You're something else. Are you here with a guy? Do you have a boyfriend?
No, I'm here by myself. I don't have any friends.
You look like...
Not with that wallet. That's not enough. I'm sorry. Bye. It's like, that's like $5 and no ones.
I love this. Wow. You are a feisty one, aren't you? Look at you. What's that?
You can make fun of me. I'll laugh.
I don't want to make fun of you because you look like the chick in the back of the LA Weekly escort service ad. And she looks like the chick who actually shows up at your hotel room. Come on, that's a good one. Come on. All right, you're good sports. Thank you. Are you guys ready for Roast Battle? Thank you, darling. Battle! Give it up for your referee and host, Brian motherfucking Moses!
Beautiful. Hey, it's Coach T. Make it up for Coach T, everybody.
Coach T.
All right, we're going to start the show. You guys ready? Beautiful. Everybody, welcome to Verbal Violence. It doesn't matter what episode it is. We're here. And to my left, as always, it's my co-host, DJ Coach T.
Hey, what's going on?
And then to his, whatever that is, it's one of our favorite roast battlers here, Frank Castillo.
Hey.
And we have a special guest today. He is a DJ. He is a camp counselor. A grill master. Proud father. And he directs on the side. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Jason Reitman.
Thank you very much for having me.
I like everybody's got their inside voices today.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to say that considering this is a podcast for the Roast Battle, which is one of the most raucous rooms I think I've ever been inside, this is the most sedate fucking NPR podcast I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's a little, yeah, I don't know why we're not more like up and active, I guess. But we're in a hot room. We're in a hot, sweaty room. It's middle of the day, almost the end of the day, and we're just tired, Jason. Jesus.
Have you ever set the tone and talked about where you are right now?
Yeah, we're in the attic of the Comedy Store. That's where we're at. Are you directing this right now?
No, I'm in love with this location.
Yeah,
and I really love this building, and I think it's interesting. I've never been in this room, which is
This is the old accountant's office.
It's a tiny room at the top of the Comedy Store, and it's surprisingly all white because every other wall outside and inside of this building is black.
It's black.
Yeah,
and it
black.
breathes.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
No, I feel like I'm in the smallest bedroom of a 5-bedroom apartment.
That's pretty accurate. Yeah.
It almost feels like a doctor's office. I mean, because they used to perform abortions here back when those were illegal in the United States, back in the 30s.
In this room?
In this room.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Really?
It was in the basement they would do them. They would do them also in Mitzi's office, which is right below this. And I think this was like the waiting room, I want to say. Or maybe this is actually one of the operating rooms. I'm not too sure. But it has that feel to it. It feels like I'm waiting for something awful to happen.
Or for a problem to get solved.
There it is. Hey, let's jump in.
As I said before, it is a pleasure to be here.
Glad to have you. So, Jason, you are a fan now of the Roast Battle. I can safely say that. And we become friends. You become friends with all three of us basically through that. And it's good to have you. In saying that, tell us about your experience at the Roast Battle and how you got involved.
You know, I made this movie down in Austin, Texas, where I worked with a woman named Ashley Barnhill, who was a stand-up comedian. And she was, just as I was getting back to LA, she was moving here. And she reached out and she said, have you gone to this thing, the Roast Battle at the Comedy Store? And the truth was, and this is kind of embarrassing, despite having grown up in Los Angeles, literally down the street from here, I had never been to the Comedy Store before. I'd always been intimidated by comedy clubs in general, and there's something specific about this place. There's a kind of a punk rock vibe to this building and I am the opposite of punk rock, and that it always kept me far away. But I came with her on, one Tuesday at midnight, and felt like I became privy to something that I'd never experienced before, and I doubt I'll ever experience anything like it again. I walked into this dark, tiny, hot, sweaty room that was packed to the gills with people screaming battle, battle, battle. and there was this show that was somehow a combination of a comedy show and a boxing match and minstrel sketch and DJing, and it combined all these different things I love. They were all happening at the same time, and there didn't seem to be anybody in charge, and yet somehow this train was staying on the tracks, and I immediately fell in love with it.
Organized chaos, baby.
Yeah, man. That's well put.
Yeah, it's very well put. You must write or do some things. If you guys don't know Jason, he's directed such films as, and written, Thank You for Smoking, Up in the Air, Juno, Labor Day, Men, Women, and Children. He's got some new things coming out. And thank you so much for providing us with those fantastic art pieces, Jason.
Yeah.
Anyway, so you've judged a couple of these things. What's your judging experience been like?
It's intimidating to judge because on one side, you're going to be a target if you're a judge at one of these things. So you got to come in knowing, all right, I'm going to get beat up tonight and hopefully I'll come up with something quick, but I probably won't. And at the same time, you're trying to be thoughtful and come up with jokes as you're judging the performers. I mean, it's funny. You're classified as a judge, but the job really isn't to judge. It's to add a little bit more humor.
First match of the night. Are we ready? Beautiful. From Baltimore. You love this cat. He's been on Comedy Central's Meltdown. Doesn't matter what his record is. He's a bet here. Folks, make it up for Alex Hooper.
Alex to me looks like SpongeBob fucked Raggedy Ann.
Ooh, wow.
I used to have a Ragman doll. I used to have a SpongeBob doll.
He's not the anti-George, but he's got extremely long, stringy hair. You know, he looks like Captain Caveman live action. That's what he looks like.
Yeah, he's got poofy hair. He's got very interesting, scaly hands.
And his hands feel like sandpaper.
Right. They're weird. Like he should be good at comedy the way he looks.
George Perez.
I do.
Okay, why, George, are you not terrified of this man?
I am super. The first time I ever saw George Perez roast, I said I will never, ever go against that man. But then I got called in to do community service, and George knows about that, so.
Yes. If you don't know George Perez, he's been to jail, all right? Yes, he's Mexican. Yes, he's a 20-year vet. Folks, it doesn't matter what his record is, he's here right now. George Perez! George is very intimidating because he looks like a Mexican gang member. You know what I mean? Like he's shaved head, tattooed.
He is a Mexican gang member, right?
So he is he's also been to prison, yeah. So he was there for a couple years. And then Alex.
Reformed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love this. This is like the meltdown versus the lockdown. This is beautiful right here. Dope. Welcome back, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
You're a bad dude. Now, why this guy?
You know, after Chapo escaped, I'm not scared of white people no more.
Woo! Folks, rules of roast battle. First rule of roast battle, nothing's off limits except for physical contact. So please don't shank him, and please don't go to a Catholic church and shoot 9 of his amigos, okay? Second rule of roast battle, original material only. You guys are veterans, not worried about that. And last rule, at the end of every battle, we hug. Whatever, it's one round, 10 for 10. We're going 2 minutes. Who's going first? You're going first? Beauty. Beautiful. Folks, are we ready? Fuck yeah. Let's roast!
George used to open for Kevin Nealon, but spent most of his time in prison kneeling for Kevin.
Now, how come you look like a bouncer at a recycling center? And your jokes are trash too. That's what happens when you get an applause break.
Hey, congratulations. That was the first time George has ever spoken to a white person without adding your honor.
You know, your fucking hands are rough as shit. Mm-hmm. I heard if you look at Medusa, you get stoned. You must have finger banged the shit out of her.
Wow, George, neither you or your jokes can legally work in this country.
Joe Dosh already used that on me. Yeah.
I wasn't invited to that festival.
I know. Everybody says you look like Sam Kinison, but you really smell like him right now.
George has done comedy for 12 years, but if he's good, he'll be out in 3 to 5.
I got more TV credits than you've been up.
What? Okay, Margaret Cholo, calm down. George's eyebrows are so bushy, he used them to smuggle his Mexicans across the border.
Creative. Dog, what about your fucking hair? You look like children of the cornrows.
Yeah. It's amazing. George, I didn't think I'd kill you because I thought Walter White already did.
Doc, you haven't wrote an original joke since the Raiders won the Super Bowl.
When was that?
Hey! First match, make it loud for the Jesus. Good job, you two. Woo! Haiti, stop doing steroids. Jesus Christ. Whitney Cummings, what do you think about this first
I've never
one?
done this before.
Yes, ma'am.
That was really fucking funny. So do I just say who I like?
Analyze, critique, and then vote.
I think you guys were both awesome and really funny, and okay. Forget that. I know you guys are all awesome. I just want to say I love how intense you guys are and how emotional you are. It seems a little too real, so I would get psychological help at some point if you could. But I love you, and I'm scared of you, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna pick you. I just really like Dead Carrot Top.
You're taking Alex.
I'm going with Alex, even though you have brilliant jokes. I just feel like he was like,
Right. See, because the thing is, Alex has got like Paula Poundstone's hair from like the peak of her career, which I don't know. That makes me. But you know what? I think I like Alex. I think Alex, you had some strong jokes. George, I think I played as you in Grand Theft Auto the other day.
Yeah.
But you know what? You both were really strong. I thought you both did a great job. Great presence. I got to go Alex on this one. I thought you did a great job.
All right, Big Daddy Rose, bring it home.
It's amazing how much I love both of you. Fucking great battle. Alex, you look like a school shooter who can't afford a gun.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you. Alex looks like an out-of-workaholic.
It's pretty good.
And George, you know how much I respect you. I came to you for advice before I went to do a show for criminals. That was really that sincere.
Yes.
Because he's been around and he talks about it, and you're so open. And you said, Alex said jokes about you a lot of guys wouldn't laugh at, so I got to give it up to you for being a good sport. But honestly, Alex, I have you scored, 5 jokes to 2 hit, and it was a fucking huge round for you. So, Alex, once again, congratulations.
Folks, winner of the first match of the night, Alex Hooper! Thank you, gentlemen. Keep it going, Alex Hooper, George Perez.
George usually has really good delivery. He's really kind of like really slick. He's almost kind of like a street urban kind of comic.
Word, and he's in a boxing sense, he's very intimidating because he'll corner you a little bit. Like he'll pressure you. Yeah, not just his size. Like he'll get in your face and like he'll just step over your jokes. You know what I mean? He'll just keep tagging his own jokes or just like start with a new one. You're like, hey, I need my, hey. It's almost like hugging in a boxing match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you hear Alex try to slow him down because if you watch George battle, what he does is kind of just run over people.
Exactly.
And they get in the corner and they're just fucked up. So if you go in against George, you better hug him.
Yeah.
Because you've seen some great battles, too.
Well, Ashley Barnhill brought you in, and she's terrifying. You know what I mean? She's such a great writer and great performer when it comes to roast battling.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley's a ninja. Yeah. And she comes for blood. And there's something, I don't know. I mean, watching her is like watching Kobe Bryant. There's not a lot of joy. There's just attack and a desire to kill, and that's kind of it. And she's great at what she does, and it's fun to watch her. The great surprise for me with Ashley was that when I first met her, she was so quiet that it was hard to believe that she could possibly be a comic, and then she took the stage and she was hilarious. I love Olivia Grace. I saw her first battle. She's very young, and it's surprising that she could be that self-aware and that sharp and that thoughtful about other people in her comedy already.
She's way ahead of her years. I mean, some of the jokes she's had. Folks, are we ready for match 2? Yeah! Damn right. All right, all lady battle. Ladies usually do the best in the roast battle, so let's meet these opponents. First up, she can't even get in here. She's 19 years old, from Orange County. Folks, make it up for Olivia Grace. Olivia Grace.
Hey,
How nervous are you right now?
why would I be?
Just saying. Yeah, totally did. All right, now going against Ashley Barnhill. She's never lost. She's very intimidating. How do you feel about Ashley Barnhill?
I think she's great. She's really nice. We were just talking a second ago. Is this what I'm supposed to say?
All right, thanks for being boring. All right, let's bring up your opponent. Folks, she's never lost either. She's a lawyer who dropped out of being a lawyer for comedy. Folks, make it up for Ashley Barnhill.
There's something about watching Ashley and Olivia battle that's kind of like a John Hughes movie, where Ashley is the attractive mean girl and Olivia is the quiet, overweight, troubled girl who has all these funny things to say but never gets to say them.
Right.
Finally, they go head to head.
Yeah, and then John Cryer kisses Olivia Grace at the end. Yeah.
If only.
Super type.
Ashley Barnhill, welcome back.
Hey, what's up?
All right, now size up your opponent.
What?
Said size up your opponent here, Olivia Grace.
It's pretty easy to do.
That's what I'm here for. Beautiful, folks. All right, Olivia Grace, Ashley Barnhill. We know the rules. It's 1 round, tit for tat, 2 minutes. Who's going first, ladies?
I'll defer.
Yeah?
Sure.
All right, folks. This is Ashley. This is Olivia. Are we ready? Heck yeah. Let's roast!
Wait, am I first? Okay. Oh, shit. Well, this is going well. Ashley's joke should be on WikiLeaks because she's an anonymous hack.
I'll admit, Olivia has a chance of winning tonight because like Olivia's bathroom scale, she never loses anything.
Ashley makes fat jokes about me because she's jealous that my shirt has more material than she does.
Olivia claims she was raped by a black guy. I was going to do a Cosby joke there, but her rapist took the Quaaludes himself. Ashley talks so slow, by the time she yells rape, it's already over. I may sound slow or talk like I'm stoned all the time, but you look like you have the munchies all the time. Ashley opened for Dave Chappelle, and she sucks so bad he sent her to Africa.
Baking soda! I got baking soda!
Dane Cook is here tonight. Normally, when Olivia is judged by a cook, it's when they've seen the size of her order at a restaurant.
She said you fat!
Ashley comes from a stable family, which explains her horse face. Fucking funny. Like, I don't even have a horse face.
All right. Olivia losing tonight could be called a fall from grace. But actually, a fall from grace is when a guy comes and rolls off Olivia Grace.
Last one, lady, last one.
Ashley's life has been easy. They say tragedy plus time equals comedy, but in Ashley's case, stability plus time equals a boring cunt.
Olivia, you don't look healthy. The only time Olivia has had a vegetable in her mouth is that one time she blew Tracy Morgan. Are you kidding me?
Match 2. Woo! Are you really 19? These fucking jokes are ahead of your time. Cook, start us off, please.
Well, first of all, you guys both did actually, no, only one of you did a fucking great job. But you both hustled up there and you both came prepared, but I got to give this one to Olivia. I thought you fucking tore the roof off, and Ashley, good job, but Olivia just had you by the fucking horns.
Okay, since Dane was funny and everyone's been so funny, I'm gonna not be funny because I feel like I can be helpful. First of all, I've never wanted something to keep going and stop at the same time so badly.
What about Whitney?
What about, huh?
What about Whitney?
They're haters.
Didn't you valet my car when I came in here?
Yeah.
I was just slow down.
Weren't you wearing a mask in an ISIS video last week?
I just think, because I think roasting is females is a little bit different than roasting is guys, and I really, I was sort of, I felt a catharsis watching you guys, and you're both super brave, and I think that just for all the girls that want to do this, I think you got to be careful with what subject matters you tackle first. I find physical appearance stuff, that stuff should go later once you've earned the right to hit sort of the easier stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because even though it is about the bloodbath, I think when you go after things about people that they can't control, it feels meaner and less funny. And another thing I've learned is that if you're going to be mean, the joke has to be funnier than it is mean, or else you just get jeers, which we heard, you know? Yeah, I'm going to write a book. I'm obviously a genius. And also, I think that you both had brilliant jokes. I think, Ashley, I think yours were in the wrong order, if that makes any sense. So I think it's about going on and trying them in different orders, because something will kill first and bomb last and vice versa. So I think the jokes were there. They just might not have been the right order. And Olivia, you were just on another level tonight. I mean, I don't know you. I'm glad I know you, but you had this, it's really hard to teach this. I still don't even know if I have it. You have this like calm gangster thing happening that I don't know what antidepressant you're on, but I would like to be on it. But you're a badass. Stick with that. Just do your thing and find your rhythm. I think a little thing, you both could talk 3 times as fast. Watch like the greats like this asshole and Greg Giraldo and the roasters and the rhythm that they have found, and I think it'll take your game to even the next level. Great job.
Yes. All right. You guys can catch Whitney at UCLA teaching a seminar. Thank God. All right. And you do look very gangster with this cholo makeup and this flannel. Good job. Jeff Ross, bring us home.
Awesome, great jokes on both sides. This is a weird one. Olivia looks how Ashley feels right now. The most amazing thing about this battle is, Grace, what's your record? What's your roast battle record?
4-0 now.
You're 4-0. What's amazing about this is that you both took on each other undefeated. Ashley, until tonight, is 6-0, which we never had anybody go 6-0 before. So,
that's true.
I mean, and Ashley, to your credit, I mean, you've been doing this every 2 weeks. You're going to do it again in Montreal at the tournament. So I feel like this is the little bump you needed to really focus and fucking win that thing next week in Montreal. I really honestly believe that. Tonight is whatever it is. Grace, this was your night. Your jokes were home runs, every single one of them. I do agree to some extent with what Whitney said about the order of your jokes is so important. But what I do give you credit for, Ashley, is listening and responding to certain things and letting the jokes that come to your head come out of your mouth. I think that's a really good thing. Listening in this tit-for-tat style of roasting. But obviously, Grace, you're a fucking Babe Ruth tonight. That was awesome. Congratulations.
Can I say one more thing? Can I say one more thing? This helped me a lot. Also, enjoy it while... Sorry, I'm really successful. Listen to me. If you guys are enjoying yourselves, if you laugh at your own jokes, no one laughs at their own jokes more than this fucking idiot. And it's part of it. Like, if you're smiling, if you're I felt like a little too serious, and I started getting worried about... Fuck you. By the way, I'm pretty sure I created that sound and own it, so I'm good. But so just enjoy yourself so everyone is with you, you know?
Hey, seriously, Whitney's one of the best roasters in fucking Comedy Central history. Make it up for Whitney Cummings. She's being honest, and that's, you don't get a lot of realness. But the winner of match 2, Olivia Grace, everybody. 4-0 now. Hug each other, please. There it is. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, guys. One more time. Ashley Barnhill, Olivia Grace. All right, hatred. Before we go to number 3, what do you got? Any more hatred from you guys?
No, there's no hatred in the room. I just noticed a lot of fucking money in the judging section. Dane and Whitney, I don't know either of you, but can you buy the Negro wave and enslave them?
Jesus Christ.
By the way, Dane just put a roofie in Whitney's drink because she asked him to.
Whoa. You get late. It's going to be fun. All right.
It's okay, Jeff. Your jokes already put me to sleep.
Thank you. Shit, you got me.
Yeah, that was bad, man.
I think Ashley got caught. Yeah, and you can't just make... I think a fat joke is a tough thing, first of all, for whatever reason. There's a lot of things you can make fun of, and yet somehow that remains sacred in that room. And on top of that, once you do...
That's interesting.
You can't do the same... Well, particularly if it's not landing, you can't just joke about the same thing for all 6 jokes.
Exactly.
That was costly.
I think you can make a fat joke, but it's got to be a really well disguised fat joke. You can't just make a joke like the person's fat. You know, it's got to be like around something. You know, it's got there has to be a vehicle in it. Like when I did the joke about Pat Barker and ISIS, I was like, Pat Barker tried to join ISIS, but they refused to buy him 2 plane tickets. So it's like
you missed last week.
It's like it's a fat joke, but it's also like it's just kind of out of nowhere. You know what I mean? It's not like.
Anything else on Olivia?
Yeah, I think my favorite part of my favorite moment of that battle was when Ashley says the thing about it's about the rape. She's claiming raped by a black guy, but yada 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 about Cosby. He did the Quaaludes himself. A rapist did the Quaaludes himself. And then Olivia's comeback to that was, Ashley speaks so slow.
Amazing joke.
I mean, just, God, man. I mean, she was, you just knew she'd owned it at that point.
By the time she yells rape, it's over.
It's already over. Yeah, she's like so slow. I mean, that's...
Killer joke.
Yeah, it's funny because...
Just had it lined up already. I mean, just anything Ashley was going to say, she was going to have a comeback for it. She was going to retaliate in a sense where you're not going to win this fight, Ashley. And it was textbook, man. I mean, I feel like the dynamic of the battles was really well put together, and it was all... They picked themselves. I mean, all right, so Mike Lawrence and Annie they used to be roommates back in... Oh, I'm sorry, they were friends and roommates back in New York. They started out together doing open mics together. Annie is a blonde girl with glasses, kind of looks like a tough-looking version of Scarlett Johansson. And then Mike Lawrence looks like the Fisher King. He's a comic book guy. He looks like the comic guy from The Simpsons.
Yeah, he looks like the guy behind every comic book show.
Right.
Like you walk in and he's there.
Super judgy.
Yeah, he's got glasses.
You're reading that.
Kind of chunky, very hairy.
Extremely hairy, yeah. Think of every homeless guy in like Milwaukee or Chicago you've seen. Yeah, that's Mike Lawrence.
So much fun. Who's ready for match 3? It's too much fun. Beautiful. All right, we've seen 2 dudes, 2 ladies. Time for Battle of the Sexes. Both these guys have credits, all right? It's ladies first. She's been on Chelsea, Girl Code, make love for Annie Ledderman.
Take the bass line out.
What's up? Nice. The Annie? I like that. All right. Funny Coach T. One time for Coach T, everybody.
So excited.
This is fun.
It's amazing. All my heroes in the judges table.
Who, Tony Hinchcliffe
Dane
and Benji
Cook, he's here. That's so amazing. If you're here, who's at the Improv getting bumped by Chris D'Elia?
Jesus Christ, everybody.
I'm excited.
All right, let's get to the guy you're actually roasting. You know Mike really well from New York. You guys were like,
Yes.
you guys are roommates or just really good friends?
We were not roommates. We were friends, yeah.
You guys been on the open mic scene. All right, so why Mike? Why'd you agree to do this?
Because he's a fucking monster and he deserves it. We're equal monsters. We talk so much good shit together. It'll be fun to be torn apart and set against each other.
Aw, I smell
He's
tension.
a fucking piece of garbage. You'll see.
All right, let's meet the piece of garbage. All right, he looks like a Dungeons and Dragons master. If that makes any sense to you guys. Yeah, Magic the Gathering. He owns the whole fucking series, folks. At midnight, Chelsea lately, Mike Lawrence.
I feel like when you hear a news story about a sexual predator being arrested, the picture in your head is Mike Lawrence.
Really?
Maybe I'm thinking vintage sexual predator.
Yes, yeah. The retro predator, Mike Lawrence.
That hipster predator.
Yeah, that throwback predator, Mike Lawrence, yeah.
Yeah, he's very hipster.
Oh, man, Willie. That was right on time. Annie, are you okay? Her name is Annie. Good shit. All right.
He already tried harder than I did writing my jokes. So. Really good.
Oh, that was Willie's best set ever. All right, Mike Lawrence.
Yeah.
How was Comic-Con?
Comic-Con was fucking awesome.
Damn right. All right, Annie Ledderman. You know her, you hate her. What else can you say about her?
She's fucking great, and I can't wait to battle her.
Fuck yeah. All right, guys, you know the rules. 2 minutes, 1 round. Who's going first? Tit for tat. Ladies first. Are we ready? Fuck yeah. Let's roast!
Mike's mom was a comic in the 80s, and I heard she fucked Carrot Top. And even still, Mike is the least funny ginger faggot to be inside her pussy.
Yeah. I am ugly, and it's true. I have a face only a mother could love, but Annie has a career only a father could financially support.
Mike, your shitty ginger face is more threatening to female comedians than Louis C.K. with his pants around his ankles in a hotel room.
You're just jealous you weren't one of them.
There's still time!
You know, the thing The thing is, like, people will call her a slut and a whore. She's not. She's actually really prudish. She won't even put out new material.
Mike's brother was arrested for wearing a mask and jerking off in front of a woman's window. Too bad wearing a mask doesn't run in the family.
You ugly.
He's ugly.
Annie's never had a late night set. In fact, the only way she'd get a tight five is if someone fisted her.
Mike, I'd say you look like a pile of garbage, but a pile of garbage was once something someone wanted.
You know, with your chestless chest and Thomas Hayden Church baritone, how are you not booked on MTV's Trans Code?
Don't feel bad for Mike and his looks. Like, he acts like he can't fix how fucking ugly he is. It would take one razor and just a fast slice across the throat.
You're still ugly.
Annie is such a star fucker that when she was molested, she was looking around to see if there was someone more famous who could do it.
Speaking of being molested, I once saw Mike perform at a naked comedy show. And let me tell you, the hardest part about seeing Mike Lawrence naked is figuring out where the dick cheese ends and the nacho cheese begins. I gagged while writing that too.
Dane, this must be awesome for you. Finally someone you can call a cunt and still keep your job.
Are you calling me a cunt so you can tell people you've seen one?
I'm happily married. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Annie's a great friend. She's always there when you need someone to tell you about their problems.
Good one. He's like making fun of my TV credits. Yeah, I'm on E. So is his wife when she has to fuck him. Mike, you look like a regular-sized midget. Sorry, okay, I'm sorry. He's one of my best friends.
One more, Mike.
Get me, Mike.
If Annie was less deserving of her career, Spike Lee would film her first hour here.
There are black people here.
Shit! Holy shit! Hey! Wow. They call you the Lady Slayer for a reason, man. I thought it was because you actually kill women, but jeez, that was beautiful. All right. Dane Cook, go first.
Well, first of all, I think I want to hear Whitney talk a little more about Ashley and Olivia. If she had maybe, I think she has a couple more things that maybe she probably occurred to her.
Hey guys, I have some thoughts.
Well, first of all, a round of applause for both you guys because you both killed it. Really great. This is, I got to be honest with you. I'm still deciding because I thought that Mike, you had some really strong material. I like that you had fun with it. I like that you fucking, you're self-deprecating. You don't mind, if people come at you, that's great. You don't mind that people come at your horrible family. That's excellent.
By the way, you're one to talk about horrible families.
This can't be any more fun.
Oh my God,
Jesus.
I didn't think this would be a part of this tonight.
Thanks for being here.
Annie, I thought that, and we talked about it, that at first it seemed like you were almost like you were taking a little bit a little too angry, a little too. And Whitney said, you know, it's that thing of like when you're having fun with it, everybody takes even the fucking hardcore shit even more. So you can dagger somebody if you come at it with that little bit more of a sparkle that you had later. This is hard, but you know what? I think I'm gonna go with Annie on this.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Annie.
She's still not gonna fuck you, Dane, but okay.
I don't fuck sixes.
Wait, yes, she will. Okay, so I obviously have a lot to say. I agreed with Dane about, like, and this, I just feel like I need to tell girl, like, you have permission to have fun and laugh, and jokes are funny. You know, we're here to have a good time, so I just...
Whitney, I was molested. Did you not hear
Yeah,
him?
we were all fucking molested.
I'm fucking sorry!
We've all been molested. You're not special.
Yo.
But it's something that took me a very long time to learn. It's to just loosen up, and I think that's what. Oh, hey, homeless people, shut up. The thing that I liked about Mike is that you didn't take it too seriously. You were more fun to watch. Like I was a little more like on edge about.
That's the most hurtful thing anyone's ever said.
Good.
Better to look at than me?
No. No, I mean, it looked like he wasn't gonna, like, you know, he just seemed like he was having
Whitney,
a good
I
time.
have Asperger's, so it looks like I'm not having fun, but it's like...
Okay, yeah, again, we all have fucking Asperger's.
You can't have everything, Whitney.
Yeah.
Let her talk, Andrew Dyke Clay, all right, please.
Great. So I like Annie. You have excellent jokes. You, Mike, I like your jokes because you went from kind of a weird angle sometimes, and it wasn't always dirty or fuck or you know. And I gotta say, Annie, I want to be your friend, and I love you, and I really want to pick the girl because I want to be supportive.
I can't wait to bump you at the improv.
Yep.
You do when you go up before me, Dane.
Soon.
But he means bump as in fuck.
You said bump. I thought you said fuck.
And then
it's all she wanted ever since she watched Good Luck Chuck as a little girl.
Okay. I feel like Annie. I feel like you should win. If this makes any sense, but I liked how present you were and in the moment, and we're taking it too seriously, and that was fun to watch. So you deserve it, but you're gonna win. How about that? Does that make sense?
So that's one each.
Finally, someone believes I deserve something.
Jeff, break this tie.
Mike Lawrence, you come a long way since your days at the Museum of Natural History. Annie, I adore you. You look like a stork who will never have a baby.
That's really good.
I love the fact that you didn't even mention that Mike is 4 months pregnant the whole time.
I know, he got so fat for me to roast him more.
You guys are friends, is that true?
Yeah, he's one of my best friends.
Is that really true?
Since the first day I started comedy.
For how
he
long
was
have you been
disgusting
friends?
on stage, and I was like, I guess I'll be friends
You
with that.
should show that in the thing. You should do that.
Wendy, I don't show love. I feel like you understand this.
I know, but at least fake it like I do.
Yeah, well, yeah, okay.
I think that they showed love by scoring almost every single joke. They know each other so well.
My dude, that's all we wanted.
This is a tricky one. This is a tricky one, Moses, because they score almost evenly, but a couple of Mike's biggest laughs were shit that was kind of off round, just
That's
in between
true.
and
That's
having
true.
fun. And this is this is super, super close.
Can you tie?
Well, you could sudden death.
What's that?
One joke? So Moses, let's call a sudden death one joke each until there's back and forth until somebody doesn't score up. You got it.
Listen, yeah. They've only got like 1 or 2 jokes left. Honestly, it's only got like just one each. One each. It's a hot in here. Jesus.
All right.
Yeah, one each.
Sudden death, one joke each. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Let's go Mikey first. All right. Sudden death, are we ready? Joke off. Let's roast.
Her nickname is 115 because that's her goal weight and the only time they book her at the Comedy Store.
Mike, your career is like True Detective. Everyone's really confused about it, and that bitch peaked last season.
It's pretty good.
That was about equal.
But hey, everybody.
Time. Wait.
Yeah?
In honor of True Detective, time is a flat circle, and so are those tits.
Mike, why are you so dirty? Did you get naked in your shower, look at you, and kill itself? All right. I don't know if you guys noticed Mike only fist bumps because his hands are so sweaty. We don't give a fuck if your hands are sweaty when you touch us. We just want to make sure they're dry when you pull the trigger when you kill yourself.
You're just jealous that there's parts of me that still get wet.
Moses.
I have to say,
Moses.
That was really good. I have to say that was really good.
We never do this. In my opinion, this is a draw.
Hey, you two, welcome to the draw. Thank you guys. That was awesome. It's fucking awesome. Thank you, Mike Lawrence. Thank you, Andy Ledderman.
This concludes part 1 of Dirty Dozens.